Hello everybody, welcome back to Let's Play Hearts of Iron 4 Kaiserreich Ottoman. Let us continue on where we last left off. So we've had a handful of really good encirclements. We're having, I would say, a pretty decent push through southern France. However, we are kind of running out of light tanks. We're missing 42. How long is that shortage actually going to last? Oh, only 5 days, really? What are you missing? Because you're like half strength right now. It's really manpower. So you know what? Actually, Purple Army, you just hold off a little bit. And I think Brown Army, your real objective at the moment is just to push your way through. Like, it's really a manpower issue. That's where our problems are coming in. We need more troops on the field. Okay, Georgia, I mean, you guys are still doing relatively okay. This front is still holding, and you're still holding. I love when the AI attacks, because it allows me to do some delicious counterattacks that otherwise really would not be possible. You can push in with you. We can kill this division. Infantry is going to go up north like this. You push here. You push into Lyon as well. Because again, we do need to take Lyon. And you know, the Kingdom of France, say what you will, they have almost taken Paris. I really thought that Belgium being part of the Entente was more of a liability than anything else. But they've honestly kind of proved their worth. They're doing way better than I would otherwise expect from them. Okay, the Belgians have taken this province. That's fine. Don't worry about the Belgians. Come in here for the... I mean, actually, even then, Brown Army, don't do anything. You're doing way worse than I would expect. Is it because Strasbourg? Because probably because Strasbourg's a supply hub. So they are still getting some supplies in via that. 97. We have Toulouse over here. It's worth 10 victory points. And that would definitely be nice to control. You're 97. City's been taken. Okay, so we got some Italian reinforcements here. We just need more manpower. Like, it sucks. But it really is our biggest issue right now. Like, we are 60,000 troops down. How many units we lost? Almost 250,000, huh? And it's mostly against Russia. I mean, we've killed more than we've lost. Like, that's very true. Also, it does look like the Entente's getting pushed back ever so slightly in northern France, which is a bit of a shame. But I really can't do too much with that at the moment. Yeah, I think every army basically just needs to stand still. Like, just not do anything. We need to gather up our strength as much as we possibly can. Okay, American Union States collapsed. Who's winning in the war? I mean, the Pacific States are doing quite well. So I'm happy to see that. Amphibious tanks. You've already got the best light tanks that exist. So I guess give me like an engine upgrade. Sure, why not? Oh, Transmere, are you at war with how did I not know that you're at war with Russia? I'm happy for that. I just didn't actually know. So much manpower do we get per week? We're getting 2.3 thousand for monthly recruitable populations. Resistance occupation is decently high. Everywhere is on local police force, right? Yes. But a lot of people still hate me. What's your problem? Low stability, victory points. We don't have enough troops to really maintain this stuff, which, I mean, true. Like, that's not a lie. Okay, it looks like this is basically almost being cleared out, which is nice. We'll give the Germans a little bit of support. If we can crush this, Strasbourg will be encircled. We can then use Brown Army, I guess, to kind of push our way through Elsaß-Lothringen. Okay, we're really just waiting on troops to make their way to the front line. The French are constantly trying to hound us, which, you know, understandable. Okay, now everybody's really just in Strasbourg. Don't have a front line with Belgium, please. It doesn't make any sense. 89. I mean, these units will all get killed sooner rather than later. Let's actually just have you assigned here. Keep trying to push where you can. Okay, there's our hardness. You know what? It's a little expensive, but you know what? Give me night vision goggles. Or night vision scopes, whatever you want to call the tech. It's still very nice to have. We are missing trucks. Am I even building trucks? I don't think I am, because I'm very stupid. Okay, give me 5 of you. Take some off train production for now. We can definitely also take a lot off of you. Upgrade artillery. We're building our trains. Build trucks for better supplies. I think that seems more than reasonable. Because again, as soon as we kill France, we still got to turn our attention to go kill the Russians. And I mean, we technically have to kill Spain as well, but I mean, Portugal seems like they're doing a fine job on that. So I'm not really too concerned with that front for the time being. We're still down 40,000 troops. I mean, we'll get... Well, I mean, we have a lot of potential manpower still coming in. Okay, Liberia's collapsed. I think this is probably going to be the weakest point to push in for the Internationale. But actually, Switzerland, or the Austrians are pushing away into Switzerland, which is nice. If we can maybe kill the Swiss off. I mean, they don't have that many divisions, but any amount of divisions we can kill would still be a net positive for sure. Let's see if we can maybe at least push away over to the Spanish border. We can have Egypt build more divisions. I mean, here's the thing, like, I don't think Egypt can rebel against us, so I don't know why I would ever, like, not have them do it. It doesn't really make any sense. Build more military factories, please. I mean, you do have great 1,100 defense, huh? Well, what's air superiority like? Oh, it's terrible. All of my planes actually should be assigned to purple, please. Yeah, fly over to Lower France. I mean, you're all still doing, I would say, a great job. Our planes are still arriving. We've got our air superiority now. Which should mean that any other pushes will become a little bit easier for us. Because how much of the country are we occupying at the moment? We're up to 74%. Which I would say is pretty good. We do want to take Nancy. It's a supply hub. So see if you can push our way in that direction. Again, one of the big issues we're kind of dealing with is the fact that I cannot release territory. Actually, you know, maybe I can... Because I can't release Iran. That's just broken, and I can't release Greece. Unless you know what? I'm going to try something. I will be right back. I'm not going to do this for all the AI. I'm just going to do it for myself. But I will be just right back. That's not the right button. This is the right button. Okay, so I fixed some of the borders. I did fix Austria owning Romania. So Romania... Oh, wait. I didn't set them as being a puppet state. That's my bad. Apparently, I forgot this part. So we're going to set you be a puppet of... a view. That is fine. I guess I didn't release Serbia, but you know what? Austria, you can own Serbia. That seems a-okay. But aside from that, okay, so Romania is now a puppet here. I've released Iran, Montenegro, and Greece. That should, yeah, it's going to be already like 80,000 manpower. Because these should have been releasable the entire time. It just, again, like I said, it kind of breaks. But now that I fixed that issue, well, I'll try to do that, you know, moving into the future as well. You know, kind of going forward. Because it does, like, it kind of breaks how the game works, right? If we can move you here, move you here, move you forward towards Verdun. If we can get, like, another encirclement, push our way up towards the Kingdom of France's border, I would be pretty happy with that for sure. I don't know. Maybe I've screwed up Austria's AI by releasing Romania. We'll see. But so far, I mean, it seems like it's still working out in our favor. You have 1,000 defense. Holy shit, man. You are defended as a motherfucker, basically. You can maybe push you here. And how's air superiority in southern France? Oh, it's, like, not great at all. But now that we have... I have no planes. I was going to say, now that we have some manpower, maybe we can make some magic happen. But the answer to that question is absolutely not. We cannot do that. Also, are you owned by the... Okay, you're actually owned by regular France, so I don't need this border. One of the biggest problems with dealing with country, like, because the Entente's allied with us nominally. Because we're not in the same faction, it kind of screws up our front lines. Nothing we could really do about that, though. So I'm going to send you here. How many tanks are in Purple Army right now? 8? I mean, that's a fine number if I do say so myself. Send you over here for the reinforcement. They still got, like, insane defense. Like, 700 is so strong. Base value of 321. That's pretty good. Those are some pretty goddamn good divisions they got there. You can push you like this. We're gonna push you here. You can maybe move in something like this as well, because we want to get our way towards Bordeaux, of course. Push you forward. Push you forward. I mean, we'll kind of like push every front that we can. Hopefully, Paris does collapse sooner rather than later. How are you guys? I do need to fix the border here somewhat. Because I need you to make sure you're in this province of Iran. But aside from that, the rest of you seem to be doing more or less okay. 77 points. I mean, we're about to push through their fortifications. So hopefully pretty soon we can get some fantastic stuff going here. Bring a tank division down. I'm going to bring you over here. See if we can maybe get like some sort of surrounds. And you know, let's send our camel in. Why not? Camels are cool. You can move you towards Toulouse. We're not going to be able to get an encirclement here. So you know what? Yeah, just stop this attack. It doesn't really work out as well as I'm hoping. I mean, Lyon is still a very, very important city that we do want to take. It's just a question of when we actually can take it. 92, 62. We've taken Dijon, which is worth 3 points. You're also worth 1. And again, every single point does matter here. I don't think we go to all-adult serve. At least not yet. It's not necessary at this exact moment. Still would like to kill Switzerland, though, because I think Red Army could prove more valuable elsewhere. Push you in like this. You're not encircled, but you do kind of look like it, to be honest. Which does worry me somewhat, but it's still like not so bad. Okay, let's lift the military restrictions on the Egyptians. Because again, I don't really see a reason why to actually do that. Other than maybe for some role-playing aspect, but really, like, again, they're never going to rise up against us again. As far as I'm aware, I'm pretty sure they can't. So there's no reason to have those restrictions in place. It doesn't really do anything for us. Okay, air superiority right now. We're doing kind of okay. We need more aluminum. We'll get that. No, of course, we'll just trade everything with Germany. Trading with anybody else doesn't really make too much sense. I wish we weren't at war with the Japanese. It would open up supply lines in Asia way easier for us. But I guess I don't really have a choice in that matter, do I? Not really, not really. But how are you guys? I mean, I'm surprised how many forces Russia's committed to near, like, the Iranian front. I definitely don't think that's worth the amount of effort that they are kind of putting there. I want to move you here because I don't think there's a river crossing between these two provinces. So it'll be a little bit easier for us to kind of move in from that direction. River crossing terrain, nighttime. We still do have like a lot of issue with our army. You're going to Lyon. And I do, again, we want the city. It's non-negotiable. It's one of the cities that we do need to take. Basically, you know, Brest, Paris, Bordeaux, all of those cities do need to collapse for us to be successful here. Okay, we're at 84 on you. I mean, that's looking pretty good. Are you considered in multiple combats? Fantastic, you are. It's a little hard to tell sometimes why. Yeah, sure. We'll take Egyptian civilian economy. Well, I don't see any reason not to take their factories from them. Also, releasing Romania, it did kind of break the AI a little bit because they pushed in a lot further, but that's still okay. I still think it works out in our favor. 182. Is there anything I can really even spend my political power on right now? War support. Please crack down to give me more stability. I mean, we do need the stability. I mean, you know what we actually can do? We can reduce centralized authority. You cost 20. And each point is basically 20 political power for stability. Which is I'm okay with, to be honest. I mean, what else am I gonna there's not really like, too many things I want to spend my political power on anyway. So there we go. We got like 10% stability off of that. I think that is definitely worthwhile. We still need to take Lyon. 79 points there. Don't try to counterattack at the moment. Really just kind of be a little bit more on the defensive side if we can get that to work. You know, let's draw our front line 1 off of the French border. Just so our front line doesn't get screwed up by the AI doing some weird stuff. We can maybe pull you back by 1. Somehow they've not taken Paris. Like, they've been so close multiple times. But they just haven't been able to really seal that final nail in the coffin. I think they'll get it eventually. I just don't know when it's going to be. I will say, I'm surprised at how strong the International is doing. Okay, we've taken Lyon. Gets France now down to 61%. Like, that's progress, man. That's progress. Can't really do anything with you here. Hold positions once again. They're really dug in. They really don't like the idea of getting killed, which, I mean, understandable. I mean, we do have air superiority in southern France. So if we were going to push, like, this would be about the right time to do it. Bring you in for a little bit of support. Bring you... Where's your supply hubs? We got a supply hub here we want to take. There's also one in Toulouse. And we've taken the one in Lyon. I mean, overall, I would say pretty good. I'm a little bit worried about Russia actually killing Georgia, because I don't really have any units to send to the Caucasus in case of an emergency. I was really hoping that Azerbaijan and Georgia would actually have that front pretty secure. And I'm not saying that they're going to completely falter now, but if they were going to falter, it seems like around now would be when that were to occur. The thing is, we have so many guns too, and I can still build, like, I can theoretically double the size of my army. I just don't have the manpower for it. So actually, you know what we could do? Who has the most manpower of all of our puppet states here? 74k, 500,000. Okay, so we gotta take Iran. Iran, congratulations. We are going to be making... One of you has to be decent, right? You have anti-aircraft guns in this division? What the hell? You know what? Give me the cavalry. I know they're not like crazy good, but they add to my division cap. I'm mostly using Iranian manpower, so I can get like a full 24 stack. We'll probably deploy them. I don't know where we're actually going to deploy them. Maybe against Russia. But they're mostly going to be Iranian troops getting killed, and that is, I would say, pretty good for me. I'd much rather Iranians die than my own forces. How much manpower does France have left? About 250,000. So they're also, like, not doing super hot. Okay, 95, 83, 74 on you. I would like to take Dijon. Because, again, it's a supply hub. Supply hubs are good. I don't think I need to explain that bit, but I would like to have them. Okay, so our tank got pushed back. I'm a little bit disappointed by, to be honest with you. This Dutch Marine Division is basically already dead. Multiple combats. Could you stop trying to kill me, please? Like, I know I'm trying to kill you, but that's because I'm the good guy here and you're the bad guy. So I would really like it if you were to be a little nicer towards me. I do want to see if we can maybe... I want to see if we can maybe close this gap. Kind of encircle Switzerland itself. So, I mean, Switzerland's still going to have a good supply hub on their own. But I don't know how well they're going to supply their allied forces. I don't think they supply at the same rate. Like, I'm pretty sure that's how this works. 62. Maybe we want to push here instead. You actually don't push into this province, but I mean, we'll still make the maneuvers here. Push you up, 84, 75. Bring you over here, 80. We'll even capture this airport as well while we're in the neighborhood. I want you pushing on this guy for now. Overall, I think we're making great progress. And I also think that, at least for the time being, this is going to be a great time for us to end this episode. So if you've enjoyed, run a thumbs up. Not enjoying, click some down. You want to see more, subscribe, and goodbye.